and welcome to our resting place. It's so good to see you today, and today we are joined by Anna, aka Wolf Mama.
Hey.
Anna, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me.
So we are currently overdubbing this audio post filming some of your work. But before we get into that a little bit, I want to ask, how are you doing? And thank you so much for, being here today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm doing really good, thank you. I'm enjoying having some time to have fun with my work at the moment, so I'm feeling creative. How are you?
I'm good. Obviously, I don't want to dwell too much into the current situation and what we're in, other than to say that it's so good to be able to bring people together, whether it's in the physical form or the digital form.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing which has really struck me as positive recently, is the amount of phone calls I've been having from people, and just having the time to actually properly connect with friends and family, and just seeing the level of care. I think people checking in, it's really fills my heart.
With the current times and the advent of the internet, could you suggest some ways that people can stay in touch outside of phone calls? I know some people, including myself, when I was younger, used to struggle a little bit with phone calls.
Yeah, I did as well. Just, sending a quick message, email, shout out of your window if you have to.
And there's also Discord and group chats.
Group chats are great, yeah. Sometimes have group chats with my friends, that's always nice.
Yeah. I remember when I was growing up, it'll probably be the same for you, but we had MSN Messenger.
I remember that one, yeah.
So, you're currently working on the digital piece as I'm talking to you at the moment.
Yeah.
But perhaps you could comment on this piece that we recorded and tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I treated myself to some new inks, and I've been having a lot of fun using them. I've been struggling a little bit creatively because I felt like I've not had the time to play about and actually enjoy the process so much. Just been kind of trying to make things to sell, and not really using it as the therapy that it's always been for me. So I'm really enjoying playing with my new inks, focusing on the textures they make, focusing on my brushes, and just experimenting and seeing what they can do, really. So less focusing on the overall image, and more focusing on enjoying it. And I think, by doing that, you end up with a better piece anyway. So, yeah, it's a fun one. It's been a fun one to do.
It almost seems like when you focus on the enjoyment, it's a purer form of expression on some level.
Yeah, it really is. Super authentic. You're communicating something from the subconscious, I think. You can really see the joy in the work when you are having a good time doing it. It's more cathartic, I think. and there's more of a sort of transference of emotion to paper through the process. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it certainly feels a lot more genuine, and I guess I'm trying to relate a little bit from music creation to visual creation. You can always tell when you're really feeling a piece as opposed to when you're not feeling a piece so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely similar to music in that sense. You can't really fake it. It's just that sort of the fact that it's genuine really comes across in the art.
It certainly does whenever I look at your pieces, but I've been saying that for years anyway.
Oh, thank you.
So have you bought into this whole Animal Crossing thing yet?
Oh, I want to. So I'm definitely going to.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Animal Crossing?
Do you know what? I haven't played Animal Crossing. When I was growing up, just put my coffee down. It was always like Sega consoles or something like that. I think you were either split into the Nintendo camp or the Sega camp growing up. It's weird. I don't really participate too much in video game playing these days, although it was a big part of my growing up, I guess. I do enjoy watching it or having it on in the background as comfort, like Twitch streamers, and just listening to the commentary.
Yeah, I understand that. I really want to get into Animal Crossing, partly because it just looks so cute, and it's been recommended to me by loads of my friends, so I really want to get into that.
Super wholesome.
Yeah, really wholesome. It'd be nice to treat myself to a little bit of gaming time, I think.
Yeah. Would you ever consider live streaming as a
I mean,
as
why
gaming?
not? That might be quite fun. I mean, I'm not very good at gaming yet, but I'm happy to share. What about you? You've done some live streaming gaming, haven't you?
Very briefly, and not really in the same sense. I've done some live streaming with a roundup of news and stuff, and
okay, I understand.
And I've done a little bit of live streaming with like board game related stuff, just because I haven't really got the setup necessary to do what's the word, to stream games and stuff.
Right, board games are fun though as well, aren't they?
They really are.
I like board games.
Actually, that's probably quite an important pastime for a lot of people during this current time.
I used to love Cluedo. I'd really be into playing that again.
Is Cluedo essentially the process of elimination?
Yeah. It's great. I used to get really competitive though as a kid.
You're quite a competitive player.
I'm reluctant to admit that.
Gosh, that never surprises me.
I'm a little bit ashamed of that. Try to be a gracious loser.
No, you should never be shameful of things.
I'm a little bit competitive when it comes to sports.
Life.
Board games. Yeah. What about you? Are you competitive?
I like to be competitive with things over the years, with various passions over the years. Definitely, like I'm a gracious loser as well. I think.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I do like to compete with my peers and stuff, especially with like music performance over the years and stuff. We'd always be like friendly competition was always good with like when we were on tour together with our friends, we'd always push our performances to see which one would like really impress the crowd more.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and sometimes it wouldn't work out for us and sometimes it would. That was always the roll of the dice. It was always fun to do, to have that level of competition, because it pushes you to do that bit extra.
Of course. I guess it's good motivation.
That's one thing I'm looking forward to doing again once things change back to normal, is to be able to perform a little bit and practice again. So I did a quick 5-minute ramble on my other Music Pros Poetry vlog channel the other day about saying how this whole thing's affected musicians and how it's affected everything, I know, but how musicians are going out of work, etc. You know,
absolutely, it's massive.
But you know, with the advent of the internet and that as a platform, there are other ways to work around it.
Yeah, I guess it's sort of encouraging, encourages one to be more creative with your approach.
I mean, obviously you're creating physical pieces all the time, but do you consider going into like a digital format at the moment and putting your work out in a digital way to sell?
Definitely. Well, I mean, shipping is not really happening so much. I don't have as much paper or materials, and I have the time to experiment a little bit more with digital brushes and Procreate, because that's not really necessarily something I've had time to do as a traditional artist, because I've spent so long sort of figuring out my skills traditionally, which materials work best for me, etc. So I haven't really put aside the time to get a grip with the whole digital thing. So yeah, it's something I'm doing at the moment.
And do you think that you would be inclined to do or sell some of your work digitally?
Yeah, I am actually making digital commissions for people at the moment. So some of them are portraits, some of them are pets, some of them are just random things that I've been asked to draw, so that's quite exciting. And then once I finish the piece, I send over a download so the person can download the high resolution artwork and save it or print it off themselves or do whatever they want with it, really.
That's absolutely incredible.
It's fun.
That's absolutely incredible. And so if people want to inquire about that, they should hit you up on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, that's right. They're a lot cheaper than my traditional commissions, so yes, it's a fun thing to do.
That's incredible. And obviously I've linked your Instagram link I've linked your Instagram link in the comments box, in the description box, for everyone who's interested in having and seeing some of the digital work that you're putting out there as well.
Yeah, of course.
And then they'll also be able to see this finished piece you're working on in the video up on your profile as well, won't they?
Absolutely, yeah. Really, really enjoyed making that one. Yeah.
So, Are you keeping yourself in good physical health at the moment?
I am remembering to eat well, taking my vitamins, making sure I stay hydrated because I often forget to drink enough water, and having my one walk a day. The sun is really, really good. Really good to sit in the sun for a little while. Just staying motivated to move. What about you?
You know me, I prefer to just hide in the corner, I think, for the most that's a joke.
Like Gollum.
Gollum and Dobby the same thing?
No. Maybe Dobby was inspired by Gollum, who knows?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that by the end of this whole quarantine malarkey, is when I come back out through the door, it'll be a little bit like I'll be a little bit like Dobby, you know, wearing a potato sack. It's malnourished.
I hope you have enough clothes.
I hope I have enough coffee.
I think at the moment I'm looking forward to and planning my meals more than usual.
Mm.
I'm cooking a lot more as well. I don't know if that's something other people are doing.
If you are cooking a lot more, please let us know down below in the comments. If you are cooking, what are you cooking? And what's your go-to meal currently?
I've been baking a lot since I didn't have time, so it's been really good to make cakes again. Do you like baking?
I used to teach a little bit of baking years ago in a learning resource centre far away, but I don't like baking anymore.
Do you like eating cake?
Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. No, I guess, you know, when you give so much to other people, you kind of find,
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really have the same kind of space.
Yeah. You know what? It's been wonderful watching you work today on this piece.
Thank you.
Like I said earlier, if you want to see some more of Anna's wonderful work, please go and check her out on Instagram, and you're also on TikTok, I believe, as well.
Yeah, some fun stuff on TikTok, some videos, and behind the scenes stuff.
That's cool. That's really cool. So go and check out her work there as well if you can, because you're absolutely killing it on TikTok at the moment, especially with the satisfying videos.
Thank
Really
you.
good.
I really enjoy the platform. It's super wholesome.
Yeah, especially in this day and age. Alright, I guess with just over a minute to go, I'm going to bring this video to a close now. I want to say thank you so much for stopping by. If this video brings you any value whatsoever, please consider hitting the like button, the subscription button, the notification bell, so you can stay up to date with what's going down and with the new videos that are coming out as well. I'd like to thank Anna, aka Wolf Mama, for stopping by today with me for a little bit as you multitask on pieces and talking to us.
It's such a pleasure. I always love talking to you. So yeah, hopefully speak to you guys again soon.
And if you'd like to see some more videos with Anna, Wolf Mama, please let us know down below in the comment box. Okay guys, that's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.
Cheers guys, you take care, stay safe, see you soon.